Good morning. It's day one. Just woke up, showered, and we're about ready to go downstairs and get breakfast. And this is the scary part of the hike, not to get food poisoning. If you don't know what I'm talking about, there's another hiker named Frantic Nomad. He and his sister ate breakfast down there and they both got really sick by Springer. So I'm not gonna have the sausages. I'm guessing that was it. I'm gonna have scrambled eggs and a pancake. Pancakes, of course. And then we'll head out. But this is it. In case you're wondering, the rooms all get the wood view because the hallway, the other side, goes to the parking lot. There are, at least I haven't seen any rooms that face the parking lot, so everyone gets good views. They open at 8, so I guess there was no sense of me waking up early at all. So I guess it was good I slept in, otherwise I'd be waiting longer. And here is the iconic map that goes from the first floor, which is really the second floor, and it goes all the way up 2 floors. Huge. That's where I filmed the sunset last night. Over there, I don't know if you'll be able to see, there is a road, and that's pretty much the only road up here. Just this huge switchback, and it goes up around the falls and here. And then after we get out, we just head that way and then go down the falls. It's funny how in the movie, you know, I know life isn't movies, but they made it seem like the arch was like right outside the lodge, whereas the lodge is at the top of the falls and the visitor center is at the very bottom. So it's like 450 feet or something like that. So I'm gonna hike all the way down and then do everything at the visitor center, you know, sign in, get my picture or whatnot, get the picture at the arch, and then walk up. And what's interesting is at the top of the stairs, I'll be exactly where I was on the way down. So I'm just making a big loop. That's my big day for right now. And then the rest of the hike. I don't know if you know, but if you're on the same Wi-Fi network, you could see smart TVs. And there is a TV called Vomitorium TV that's streaming YouTube right now. So that's not a very good name for a TV in a lodge/restaurant, right? I have my aqua mirror all set up. I put 35 drops of each, so that's good for 5 liters. I'm picking up water at potable water locations, so I shouldn't need more than probably 2 or 3, but just good to have extra for when I get to the campsite at the end of the day. It's kind of nice. Here, the bathroom looks like they designed it specifically for thru hikers. You can get a full-size smart water bottle down to the bottom, and there's still plenty of room. Easy fill. If you haven't thru hiked yet or know about this, basically you're gonna appreciate every sink where you can just get the bottle under there. Usually you have to tilt it and it just like, most of it goes everywhere, but easy fill. I mean, that's as good as you can get. This is my backpack, all ready to go. Pad strapped on top. I gotta put my other water bottle in there. I'm just taking a 1.5 liters because I'm just gonna walk down to the visitor center, and then I should drink the half, and I'll just start off with 1 liter going up. Well, I'm ready to go. Here's my water bottle, trekking poles. This is how I'm dressed. Right now it's a little above freezing outside actually. It's not gonna get as cold as they forecast before. But it's gonna be cold tomorrow night, but I'm just wearing this and a long sleeve shirt underneath for the down hike to the visitor center. But once I leave the visitor center, I'm just gonna wear a long sleeve shirt. There's no base layer on or anything like that, because it's just all climb, so I think I'm gonna warm up pretty nicely. But ready to go. I'm taking the East Ridge Trail, which goes straight down to the visitor center. That way I don't take the same trail twice. and then I'll take the approach trail back up. But East Ridge Trail is right here, and I'm off. And there's a bathroom where there's running water, so I can get water here. So pretty easy. In fact, I'll be right here at the bathroom getting water in just an hour, 2 hours? I have no idea. Here's my first view of the falls. There we go. We're going all the way down and then come all the way back up. In stellar style, you don't go down those stairs. You go down this road for the East Ridge Trail. I went down a bunch of stairs and I was like, wait a minute, we're past the falls and we're on the west side. We have to stay on the east side. So, I mean, what's a through hike if I don't get lost on the very first steps? Now we're on the right trail. So let's focus on this, get down to the visitor center, sign in, and get my little hang tag, which is bright pink. They call it fuchsia. But after that, we'll wait up, spend like 30 minutes taking pictures of the arch, and then we're off. Well, the stairs first and then everything else. But we are off. Hello there, elbow tree. I'm expecting to see a lot more like these guys. These are always a fascinating thing for me. Like how it manages to survive and how it can continue to survive as it gets thicker and heavier. But off to the left of the tree, I see some buildings. So I think we're nearing the visitor center, at least, I don't know, civilization-ish. So far, this trail's been not bad, but it's all down. Lots of switchbacks. No, just a bunch of trucks. Where's that visitor center? Look at this. I'm on this trail, just walking down, and I was like, huh, I wonder if we could see the visitor center. And there it is. And I'm actually on the approach trail portion, and the arch is right here. So at some point it must have turned off. I didn't even see an intersection. But here it comes. See it? I didn't think the first time I walked through the arch of you going the wrong way. Here it is. Going the wrong way. All right, let's register and go back. Here's my pack. All right, I reorganized a little because forgot about the camera weight. Is all on the other side, so I kept pulling the left side down. So I put the full bottle here, this here, and got my fuchsia. It's really bright pink. Both sides. They just gave it to me and I just filled out a form. And I'll show you pictures here, but I didn't have to go through like a leave no trace class. I thought you did, but that's fine. I'm off. There's a couple other hikers behind me, so I'm not going to babble too long. But hey, the junction to the approach trail is right here actually, so I didn't miss it earlier. It's just right off of the other trail. But look at that. Makes it look easy, doesn't it? There's that first shelter that everyone keeps talking about on gut hooks. It's right behind the visitor center. I guess some people stay there if they get to the visitor center too late, but not for me.
I don't know why people would rush through these falls. I mean, it's quite beautiful. I guess it's one of the tallest falls in the US altogether. But definitely stop every now and then, enjoy it. Don't rush past it. I think this is the top. I think we're finally here. Actually, it wasn't as bad as everyone says. It was bad and I took a long time. But it wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought we had a couple more 100 feet to go. But now that I'm done with this, I probably have about 2,000 feet more of climb. This whole part looks rather familiar. I was here just a few hours ago. I don't know how long. But in fact, I walked across that bridge earlier this morning and then had to walk up these stairs. This is my second time walking up these stairs today. I think I don't know about 10% more, but at least 3-5% more steps than the typical person that does the approach trail. Running water in the bathroom. This is the best you can get. I got a scoop though. Right next to the sink, there is a little faucet and it does run. I went slowly and it had a few drips, but that one's the best way to fill up your water bottle. All right, I filled up my water bottle, did the bathroom thing. I'm just gonna head up the trail. I'm gonna try to make some good time here because I'm taking so long taking pictures of woodpeckers and waterfalls. But I have a while to go, so I think I only did like 1 mile. And I was gonna do 11 today, maybe 10 and a half, 11. So I still have 10 miles to go. Maybe at 1.5 miles an hour, it's gonna take me about 6 hours. Yeah, I gotta get going. So not much more recording for a little bit. 7.3 miles to go to Springer. Average hiking time 6 hours. So according to this, I should get to the top of Springer at 6:30. Take pictures of the sign and everything, and then keep going. Hopefully it's not too dark when I get there. If it is, I might just stay at Springer Mountain Shelter so I can get good pictures in the morning. I'm starting to see these rhododendrons already. There's amazing plants. They're deciduous evergreens. Very few of those types. So look at this, the little bulb. That's one thing I regret about starting in the winter time is I'm not going to see these bloom. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I'll see them further north, but in all the videos I've seen, these things are beautiful. I just never ever seen them bloom. After the first big climb after the lodge area, trail is wonderful. It's like smooth grade, kind of down, soft, not too many rocks. So I had a snack. It was time to eat. 200 calories. I made a rookie mistake though. I forgot to bring an extra Ziploc bag for garbage. So I'll put this back in my Ziploc bag with all the other snacks, but I'll have to remember that next time. I always try to have another Ziploc bag and just put all the trash. That way all the food smell is in the Ziploc bag. These are my first patches of snow on trail. They're small, but they're here and there. First patches. Haven't seen any on trail yet. They're just off to the sides. But I guess we'll see more coming down maybe. Coming down from a mountain is usually on the north side. We're about a mile and a half maybe from Springer, and check that out. Looks like the trail is hooking and it's traveling along the snow for quite a bit. But then it looks like it ends over there, but there's still a good amount of snow on the trail here. Interesting. Most of it's gone though, so it's not too bad. I'm guessing that's Springer up there, but like above, dark clouds, and if you look to the left, there's it doesn't look as dark on camera, but it's much darker clouds back there, and they're coming this way. Question is, do I hunker down somewhere and wait till they pass, or do I just head up now and then run to Springer shelter and just sit there until, I think I could beat it, maybe. I think I'm gonna run up and then go hide in Springer shelter and eat, and then take pictures once this is all over. Oh my gosh, here we are. It hasn't rained yet, but it's really dark. It feels like it's 5 p.m. It's only like 3:30. This is it. No way, this is not it. Where's the other plaque? I gotta find the other one with the guy and the white blaze in the corner. Southern Terminus it is. I'm gonna run off to the shelter before it starts raining though. There's a little box on the side with the log as well. And I found the other plaque, or other relief sculpture, I guess, down here. And the first white blaze. This is the official start. This is it. This is where it begins. I'm the only one up here at Springer Mountain. It's all mine. The plaque, everything. It's getting worse. The wind's picking up and it's gotten a lot colder. My hands are pretty cold. I'm gonna go sign a log actually and then take off and go to Springer shelter because it's a little further down. This is it, the start of the AT. First place. I gotta say though, that wasn't the first place I saw. There was a tree just a little further and the blaze was higher, so I saw that. Because this is kind of off to the side. But the first blaze on the AT right there. And then we're ready to go. Let's take off and sign this thing and then get going before it gets even colder. Dark clouds are still hanging out. Here are the views from Springer in case you were wondering. Probably not much at all once the leaves fill in. But over there, it's nice. Nice. In fact, the view is right where the plaque is. You can see it right down below. And the AT goes off into this basically tunnel here. Still icicles hanging off those rocks. They're smaller than the ones I've seen in other people's videos, but I left the Springer Mountain shelter. When I got there, there were 3 guys hanging out there. They were just doing a few nights out. But I did what I needed to do. I got some water, treated it, and put electrolytes in my other bottle. Because for a while there, I felt my right quadriceps cramping up every now and then. I thought it was weird. But I think it's because I haven't been taking in electrolytes. I've been peeing pretty often, really clear. And I think the lack of electrolytes just flushed the water out, so I was kind of dehydrated, which is not good for me. But yeah, I felt a little cramping, so I got the electrolytes in there. So I have 1.5 liters of water. I'm gonna try to drink up all the electrolyte water before I get to Stover Creek. And at Stover Creek, I'll fill up that bottle. That way I'll have at least 2 liters, almost 2 liters. I couldn't fill my bottle all the way at the Springer Mountain. The spring was running, but there's no good spot for a bottle. But yeah, almost there. I probably got like less than 30 minutes. I think it's maybe 1.2 miles to go, maybe 1. And it's mostly down. So I should be there pretty shortly. And I'm gonna eat and warm up. At Springer, I also put on my Melly, and I feel nice and warm now. For a while though, it was getting cold, and a lot of the time the wind was coming from the north, right in my face, and it was very cold. I had to pull my kerchief up over my face just because it was so cold. But now we're in this rhododendron forest. Check us out. Beautiful, right? And these are different. Their leaves are smaller, and then you've got some with huge leaves that are hanging. Look at these monsters. Look at these guys. Another beautiful sunset way out yonder. I don't know how well you can see it. It's much more colorful in real life, and it's very windy. I don't know if you can hear the howling. This is how I'm hiking right now. The wind is again in my face. The cheeks are still super cold. They're the only parts exposed, but they're cold. I'm trying to pull my hat down low so I could do this to cut the wind, but the wind is cold. But I think we're almost there. This is it, Stove Creek Shelter. It's pretty dark, so this is the best I can do. But tomorrow morning I'll take better pictures. It's just really dark right now. Well, let's go inside. I didn't see any food bags on the pulleys. There might not be anybody here. Hello? Nope. This is it, folks. I'm at Stover Creek Shelter, and there's nobody here. I looked around for mice droppings. I didn't really see anything. I did see a little acorn husk, though. I heard there's some squirrel leaving acorns in people's shoes and bags and stuff. Weird squirrel. But it's too dark to really show you around too much. I might have to wait till tomorrow morning, maybe once it's sunrise. And I have 2 liters of water. I just have to treat them, and I'm ready to go. So I have to eat. It's already like 6:30, just like I thought I was gonna get here, 6:30. It's well past sunset. So I'm gonna eat and just get into bed right away. I figure I'll be in bed by 7:30, out by 8. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Get 10, 11 hours of sleep tonight. So it was a pretty rough first day. I'd say I spent way too much time at the falls and paid for it. But it definitely got way colder in the evening. But like late forecast, it's supposed to get colder. And then the updated forecast is at 11. There's going to be a little bit of snow, like ½ inch, not too much. But the temperatures are going to be above freezing tomorrow, so maybe a lot of that's going to melt away and be kind of muddy. We'll see. We'll see what tomorrow morning looks like when we get out. This shelter has 2 floors. There's an upstairs with a ladder, and there's 2 platforms in the bottom. I was going to just stay on the bottom. Might be a little breezy, but some people are saying that there's like a mouse nest up top. We should go up there and look around once it's a little brighter, I guess. Yeah, let's go look around now. Can I do this? Here we go. Lots of debris in the corner. Looks good. Maybe I should stay up here. See any signs of a mouse nest? There's rafters up top. That's where they could be. I think I'll just stay down low. Look what I did. I just burned a big hole in my Hyperlite repack. I had it against my leg here, and then it fell against the stove, and it caught on fire. And I even have a little bit of plastic on my pants and on my fingers. Fortunately, it's not a essential part, although it helps hold the top heat in. But good job, Jay. I should duct tape it together so it kind of holds the heat in. The inside's worse. It looks horrible. Oh my gosh. What am I, a rookie? I haven't even used the Z-Packs umbrella holder yet, but the clip's gone. I had it right here. It fell off at the visitor center when I got down there, and then it fell off who knows where. I was worried about it because the way it was designed, it looked like it might fall off because there's a split in the middle. So fortunately I did bring one of these guys with me, and now that's in there, and that can hold my umbrella. But that's a bummer. It fell off just like that. It's like wasted money. I'm gonna write a review, tell people not to buy them. I was actually thinking of how I could secure it so it wouldn't slide out, but it slid out before I could figure out a way to do it. And this is the shock cord that came with it. Notice how much thinner it is than the one above it. Much, well, maybe half. But it's a lot weaker, so. But that's still a bummer. Didn't even use the clip once. Don't get the Z-Packs clip thing. Or if you do, maybe glue it in or something. I don't know. That's no good. For dinner, it's a Mountain House. I think it's chicken teriyaki. I just had one before. And I put instant white rice in it, a bunch of it, and some sriracha seasoning. And look at that gaping hole on it. Jeez Louise. Well, at least my duct tape's silver, but yeah. It's gonna be delicious. I have one Mountain House and a bunch of ramens, but I decided to eat the ramen Mountain House first because it has a higher protein content. I think I need it after today. There's my bag after I'm done. I ate as many chunks as I could, but the liquid's always hard to scoop the last bit out. But not much in there, so not much to carry around that's useless. Got everything into their sack, and I'm gonna go put it in the bear box over there. On Gut Hooks, people were saying that there are mice that can get into the bear box. If it was day, I could try to fix the hole, but I'm just gonna do this because then the mice can't get in, and it doesn't matter. So it's good I have this. I thought about hanging the actual Z-Packs bear bag, but it's supposed to snow tonight, and I don't want to deal with a food bag covered in ice tomorrow morning. So this it'll be, and I'm gonna try to cinch this up a little more, and then I'm gonna put it away. Okay, folks, I got the food in the bear box, and got my backpack hung up. Thusly, hopefully no mice mess with it, and I'm just gonna get in my quilt. I've mentioned that my feet were always warm, and I have like several layers on top, and I was pretty cold, but my feet were still a little sweaty. My feet were warm, just with one layer of the hiking and gingies. That's all it takes. I'm sleeping without socks on, of course, but I'm starting to. Can you believe it? The Enduro battery died. My last sentence. But all right, it's time to go to bed now, folks, and this is it. Night 1 on the AT, and I'll see you all tomorrow morning or in the next video. I'll talk to you later. Bye.